Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am really excited about today. I'm always excited, I know, but I'm really excited about today because it's kind of like a little bit of a request from one of you, and it was a super good idea, and it's stuff that I do anyways, and let's get right into it. So we are going to talk about color blocking and print blocking. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I'm calling it that. Tops, okay? So a lot of you, including me, have a lot of fabric that, you know, it's not quite enough to make a top. It's not quite enough to do even half of a garment with, but it's just enough to add like a little bit of an embellishment to a garment. And so you kind of want some ideas for patterns where you can mix and match fabric. So I've definitely done this before with a dress that I completely loved, and I will pop a link for that video down below. And if you have been watching me for a while, you know I love to mix prints. I'm constantly just like, does this look good together? Does this look good together? And I think everything is neutral. Leopard, polka dots and stripes are basically, and zebra print are basically neutral in my book. So I mix and match everything. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you're not like, ugh, why would you put that together? But even if you are, take what you will from it. Work in your own style and make it great for you. Okay, so let's get started. The first pattern I want to talk about is the Lysimaque Cyclamen top. It's got really pretty body with pleats, or I guess just a gathers here, really pretty sleeve details, and then a really nice big oversized collar, which I completely love. I feel like there's a lot of room for people to play with this pattern. So I have this fabric that I kind of was inspired to make this out of. It's from Sewing Studio. I talk about it in my Sewing Studio fabric haul. And I was thinking, I'm not sure what color, but I was thinking of maybe doing the collar in a different color that kind of coordinates. I had thought maybe this color, and then I also have this color. These are all like quilting cottons, so, or cotton balls. I also have this color, and I feel like they actually all look really well together, and so if I could put 3 colors into the top, I would. I don't know if 3 colors would work. I think it would really be great with 2, but if there was some way that I could make the trim, you can put like a lace trim, if there'd be some way that I could add my 3rd color into the trim, then I totally would. But this top is really good for color blocking at least 2 things, because you can definitely use the color to your advantage. Now that is kind of a simple one. Let's step it up a notch. We have the Fibre Paris that is a wrap top, and I think it would be beautiful to do the entire top out of something like this. And this is a rayon, by the way, but you can make it out of like a cotton lawn or something like that, and put like this like underneath and just on one side. So the part that crosses over and the sleeve would be this one, and the whole sleeve would be that, the peplum would be this fabric, but I feel like the part that crosses underneath could be this fabric, and then my right sleeve could be, well actually I think the left side crosses underneath, but you know what I mean, the side that has the part that crosses underneath, that would also make the sleeve out of this fabric. So I feel like these go really well together. Any kind of wrap top, or a top with like 2 different sides, or dress sides, or a dress with like buttons down the front, you can totally do like one side one color, one side the other. Now dresses, obviously you need more fabric, but any top that's like that, you can totally do like a color block or print block, and it would look amazing. These have similar colors. It's a stripe, so it's kind of more neutral. If I was going to do two very busy prints, I would try to make sure the colors were really similar, and one is kind of like maybe darker and the other one is a little bit lighter, or like I always kind of have levels but not too far apart. But yeah, so that would be really fun to do with any kind of wrap dress, wrap top, or button down top. Okay, next we are going to color block with 3 fabrics. I've got this Republique de Chiffon Ilda top, another big collar, complete and total opportunity to have the collar itself be one color, the band around the collar could be one color, and the rest of the top could be something else. You can obviously coordinate it and use less prints and less fabrics. You can do everything the same. You could do the collar main part and the top in one fabric and just the trim and another fabric. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to use 3, I have completely just gotten 3 fabrics together that I think look amazing. So this would be my main fabric. This would be the main part of the collar, and then this would be the collar trim. And I chose the darker color because I feel like it would look really good as a trim and just kind of ground the collar. So I mean, those are, you know, just some quilting cottons that I had. This is actually kind of like a cotton lawn, but it's a little bit stiffer, so it's really like a quilting cotton. And you know, any quilting cottons that you have that can mix and match well, which they usually do because a lot of people buy them for quilts, and so a lot of the prints coordinate so well. So like you can do so much with that. So I always say just kind of like find shirts like this with like colors and like little trim details that you can make different. Even if there's just like a bias binding that shows, you can change it up and add some different fabric. So one more top that I have an example of, also using 3 fabrics, is the Orageuse Lawyer top, I don't know how you say it, but I will pop the picture up here. So this top, I'll pop a picture of what it looks like on their website as well, with one that they've actually made, and it's beautiful. I think this top would look really good in this fabric. It's again another like cotton lawn, quilting cotton, beautiful floral. That would be the main part, and then I think that I would want the top inset V part to be this, which is like kind of like a cotton dauby emerald fabric. Really picks up a lot of the greens in there. And then I think I would love to make some piping out of this blue fabric, and so I could get like so many colors out of this fabric, because it would be like, you know what, I'm gonna reverse them, because if you think about it, this piping is kind of gonna look like this, so this will help you visualize it more. This is a tip on how you can visualize it yourself, but I feel like this would really look amazing. It would pull out a lot of the colors in the actual fabric, and it would really just pop and look beautiful with a pair of jeans or whatever. This kind of top would be really busy, so it would definitely be one that I would wear with like some kind of plain bottom, maybe even a skirt if it was a solid color. But yeah, I like this top to kind of be out. I don't know if I would tuck in a top like this because it'll be a little bit stiffer. But yeah, I love this idea. I actually plan on making all of these things, but I plan on making a lot of things, and so we'll see if I get to that. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. There were 4 really good examples of how you can mix and match things, 4 really good patterns that you can do that with, but there are like so many more. even just a shirt with a collar, you can always make the collar a different color. And if it's a solid shirt, you could do like a floral collar, like even if it's a tiny collar. If a shirt has a tie, you can just, you know, like a collar and a tie, you could do the whole shirt the same, and the tie could be like the focus. It could be some leftover rayon scraps or whatever. I've said before I don't really keep scraps, but I've started to keep them because they're really good for that kind of thing, and they're really good for covered buttons as well. So I've been making that as well. That's a really good use for your quilting cotton scraps, because you can pop some covered buttons with flowers on them on any plain top, and then it's like instantly elevated. So I think that don't get rid of your quilting cotton scraps. Don't get rid of your quilting cotton. Save it for times like these. And yeah, go ahead and check out my other quilting cottons video, where I completely admit that I am now in love with quilting cottons, and I used to not be in love with them. And so you will see me totally like change my tune and why. And that video will pop down below. But let me know if you like this. If you have any other suggestions, obviously I take your suggestions to heart and I move forward with them if I can. So let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell and the like button, and I will talk to you later.